All right, so here we are from my last video. I think you could see I was trying to cover a little bit too much all in one video. So I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. This is what I was mentioning in the last one. My my top, well, the only debit card I know of, which is what I've been using for years, which is zero fee anywhere in the world. No foreign transaction fee, no extra ATM fee. I use it with my online bank, and it will literally give me the foreign currency, whether I'm in Germany, I'm getting euros, Switzerland, getting Swiss francs, whatever. Insert foreign currency here for free, no extra charge. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that. And the next secret I'm going to reveal is I also use another online bank to keep like my savings account because the bank where I use this debit card doesn't give a very high interest rate. So I'm going to, again, reveal the debit card I use that's free and I can use anywhere in the world. And then the best online bank with the highest interest rate that's, okay, you're not going to get rich, but it's better than anything else I've found. And they have awesome customer service. And again, no minimum balance. So you can just use that even if you have $5 and keep that in the account. And then finally, I'm going to end this video touching on how I, the number one way that I get free, I get free round from Europe to US flights. You get probably at least one a year. Sometimes I get two free tickets a year. And not, I have so many miles that I can, like, sometimes I fly. I've done this 3 times now. I've flown one of my best buddies who lives in Indiana, and I fly him here to visit me. Right now I'm in Croatia, but I'm oftentimes in Germany, or I'm just traveling Europe. So I've flown him over to visit me, and then send him back on his way, all on my airlines miles. And I'm going to talk about how I do that. Okay, so without further ado, here we go. Da, 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 drum roll, please. I'm actually a drummer, so I'm on my balcony, by the way, here. Zagreb, with a lovely view of the parking lot. Okay, so I'll stop stalling. Here it is, and the free zero-fee debit card I use everywhere in the world without any foreign transaction fees or ATM fees is, don't want to show you that debit card number, but it is Charles Schwab. All right, so here you go. You can see that Charles Schwab is the only one that I'm aware of. Ally Bank used to do this, but doesn't anymore. You have to pay something. I don't know exactly what it is, but Charles Schwab is the only one I know of. If you're a U.S. citizen, I don't know if they're in Canada or not either, but yeah, if you're a U.S. citizen, you go get a free checking account with Charles Schwab, and they also have a brokerage services, which is a nice bonus as well. So you can invest in your IRA, invest in stocks, mutual funds, bonds, all that fun stuff. But the point of this video is just to tell you that you can get a debit card with Charles Schwab, and it's no minimum, again, no minimum balance on your account. Just you can literally have this card just for when you travel. And then you can keep if you want to have your other, online banks or other banks with other banks, then that's fine. Just have something in this checking account that you can use when you're in different countries, and it's really awesome. So that's what I use. And then the next thing, number 2, I talked about the best online bank to use. I just mentioned is Ally Bank. So I use Ally Bank. So this is like a 1-2 punch. I use Ally Bank for my savings accounts, and I'm location independent. You could say digital nomad. I travel the world, and I'll keep everything saved for, I have different savings for different things, whether it's emergency fund, money I just put aside for taxes. Let's say I'm saving up for something big, I want to buy a car, whatever you have. I keep these in different buckets different savings accounts at Ally, because right now the rate is 1.85%. And okay, you're not going to get rich, let's be honest, keeping your money at 1.85%. But hey, that's better than most other physical banks. And again, better than any other bank I know that just is zero, again, zero minimum balance. So you can have start with $2 there, 50 cents, whatever, it doesn't matter. And you can slowly build those savings accounts up over time at Ally. And by the way, I'm just saying this because this is what I use. You can see I have like starting this brand new YouTube channel. They're obviously not paying me anything. I'm not getting any kind of kickback for mentioning this. I'm just saying because I honestly enjoy these two banks for what they are. And then I funnel money between Schwab, and I just have my checking account in Schwab because the interest rate isn't that great. So I just use that again for that free debit card, that global ATM card, and then everything that large amounts of money besides what I'll need for the month. I'll keep just what I need for the month in my checking account in Schwab, and then everything else I'm keeping in different savings accounts in Ally for that slightly higher interest rate. And they're super awesome customer service. They have live chat, so if you have any questions, they're usually respond within 2 to 3 minutes or less, 30 seconds sometimes. And it's really easy, user-friendly, easy to use, that Ally. And Schwab is fine too. And again, they have Schwab brokerage services. And the final benefit to, I'm doing my fingers here. Yeah, and the final benefit to Schwab is that they do have physical locations all over the US. So although it's not like a traditional bank where you go and you can actually get cash out of or deposit cash in, you can go to those physical branches and deposit checks, or it's just nice to have a real person to talk to if you do need that. Again, they're all over the US. So they're kind of like, Schwab is kind of a combination from an online bank and a physical bank. So their physical branches are, yeah, because they do brokerage too. So they have that. But yeah, so those are the two things I use, Schwab and Ally. And then the final thing I want to end this video with just mentioning, this shouldn't be a huge secret if you've traveled before, but it's something that is really important to keep in mind. And I'm going to talk about more about this in the next video or in an equivalent video. Because I have so much to talk about. Oh my God. So what I use is airlines miles to get 1 or 2 free round trip tickets from Europe back to the US every year. And it's really simple. I'll just, I could recommend XYZ, some specific credit card, but by the time you watch this video, they might not be having as good of a bonus offer as they usually, as they do at this time, because those are always changing. So it's just a simple Google search, Google top airlines miles or top mile bonus offer credit cards, something like that. Best credit cards with the best bonus offers for airlines miles. And then I'll usually get, put in the year 2018, and then I'll get the most current offers to see what they are. Usually you want to look for between 40,000, it's like the minimum I would need. 40 to 60,000, you're lucky. 50,000 is kind of like a nice sweet spot. If you can get 50,000 bonus miles for offering a credit card, definitely take that. Even 40,000 is okay. So some of the cards that I've used over the years have been like United Explorer card. That's with Chase. So I don't actually keep money in Chase. I just use Chase for credit cards. I've used United Explorer card. Just opened the Delta card because I don't actually fly Delta because they require a crazy amount of airlines miles to actually buy tickets. But I looked up and they're giving 60,000 bonus miles for their current offer. So if you want to get one right now, I would look into Delta. And just because I'm not even going to be using that, because again, they require more than United or more than American Airlines, some of the other global U.S. Airlines that will fly to Europe and back. Delta requires crazy amount of miles just for one ticket. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to probably sell those miles or find a friend to give them to or something. and still get a nice bonus that way. But yeah, so that's what I do. And I open probably 2 credit cards, let's say on average 2 a year, and that doesn't hurt your credit score. After there's usually and the other thing is I only open the credit cards. I'm gonna have to make another video for credit cards. I have a lot to say. I only open credit cards that have no foreign transaction fees, again because I'm traveling all over the world, and they have zero initial, like for the first year, zero what do they call it, service fee or opening fee or something. And then, they say, okay, starting the second year, they're going to charge you $95 a year. They're going to charge some big fee, to have a credit card every year. Well, hey, that's when you cancel, right? So you cancel right before the end of the year. And so I don't end up I pay this much, and I get the credit card for free, and then I cancel it. And as long as you do this, I would say not more than twice a year, doesn't hurt your credit score. I mean, I've been doing this for years, and I have a very, very high credit score. It's actually over 800, which is really awesome because I'm always paying. I don't never carry a balance. I always pay my credit card off. At the end of the month, I set that up for automatic payments, and done. And so that's it. Again, to summarize, the only free debit card that you can use anywhere in the world, no foreign transaction fee, no ATM fee, is the Schwab debit card. Okay, looks like this, and they will actually FedEx it to you like overnight, not overnight, but hey, how's it going? Yes, I think it's my first viewer. What's up? Yeah, I'm just concluding here and talking about the Schwab debit card that you can use anywhere in the world for no transaction fee, no ATM fee, for free. It's a U.S. bank. And then I use Ally Bank for their high savings interest rate. It's a free online bank you can use. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. And they get a 1.85% interest rate, which isn't, again, you're not going to get rich, but it's great that it's higher than any other bank I know of. And there's zero minimum balance for those. And then finally, I use different credit cards. I get bonus offers, usually between 40 to 60,000 miles. Bonus offer is what I look for. And I'll open on average 2 credit cards a year. And that's enough miles for me to get a round trip, almost enough miles for me to fly to Europe and back to the US twice a year. And it's pretty awesome. So that's it. I'm going to end this video now. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about the way to save. What am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about how to invest your spare change. A couple free apps I use, 2 free apps to invest your spare change and grow your money to, thank you, to grow your money, from cents that you don't even notice, just round it up to hundreds and thousands of dollars by the end of the year. I'm going to talk about that, and then maybe I'm going to talk more about credit cards because I just got started and how to get free miles from those. So some tips and tricks I've learned over the years for that. Okay, all right, I'm going to end this off for now and see you in the next video. Later.